Today on Attack of the Show, it's Stephen Colbert, sexy dolls, and other treasures in Olivia's rack. Plus, the weekly booty hunt we like to call the MySpace Girl of the Week. All this and more on a live and totally original Attack of the Show, starting right now.
Drop the beat. Attack.
What's going on here?
Attack.
Think about this. Attack.
Attack of the Show. Attack.
Welcome, everybody, to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for what you care about. It's Wednesday the 26th. I'm Kevin Pereira, and Olivia's back.
I'm back, yay! I'm glad you missed
Olivia's
me.
back.
What's
Clap
up?
like you love her. Yeah. Wow.
I don't really know what to think about that,
Yeah,
but
I don't know
that's
either.
right. I am back, and I am just now getting over my Comic-Con hangover.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
on assignment.
I was.
Which
I was
means...
in Donkey Show and TJ.
Right.
So really,
Heard you did a bang-up job.
yeah, I
You
did.
should see the mule.
No, I was actually shooting something in Vegas. I'm like the modern-day J-Lo,
But
except
you don't-
for I don't, you know.
I
I'm
mean, I
like
know
D-list.
you went to Vegas, which is great. You're not
Yeah.
D-list. You're at least C- or so.
Really?
Yeah.
Because if you're A, I've got to be lower.
Yeah, no, you're there somewhere.
Okay,
Don't worry,
good.
you'll get there someday, kiddo.
One
It's
day.
when you break 30,000 on MySpace. But when you're talking about you go to
Challenge.
Vegas, you don't party because you sit in the hotel room and
yeah.
you do the pay-per-view and
Yeah,
get room
because a lot of
service.
times I'm just like, it's good.
Oh,
What's that?
I was Lindsay Lohan. She got heat exhaustion.
Oh,
so
that's
she,
right.
apparently She
She kind of
overdosed on the
overdosed
sun.
on heat.
Yeah. Apparently she wasn't snorting Gatorade, which she should have to rehydrate. So she's back in the ER. Poor
Yeah,
thing.
she couldn't put out her fire crotch, apparently.
Nope.
Gets
Just,
a little hot down there.
Burnt up.
Yeah.
Good luck, Lindsay.
Yeah, good luck.
Starting Monday, August 14th, we're actually going to be partying like Lohan, actually,
Yes.
in Sin City, because Attack of the Show will be live from Las Vegas.
Going back.
I'm already saving my singles for
I
the
know.
ladies.
You're a bad tipper, just so you know.
You got to work for it, man.
Work for it.
Yeah.
You know, I know this that you get a lot of them, just so you only give one each.
I
That way you
ration
have
them
a-
out.
you
I like
ration-
folding them into little triangles, and I put them out. Sometimes I build a little structure out of them
Really?
when they're dancing.
But what if they do something really spectacular, like hang upside down, or they put their breast in your face?
Oh, I'll throw it in the trunk of my car and take them home with me.
Great. All right, now I guess it's time now to speed through the wires of the web.
Yes, it's time, folks. We are going.
Round the net.
Oh, man.
All right, aren't you guys glad to have me back? First up, the Girl Gamers blog has come up with a list of the
Oh,
top
no.
10 hottest guys in gaming.
Don't talk about this.
Yes, I'm talking about it. Tommy Tallarico, a video game music composer and host of the Electric Playground, came in at number 1.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, guys, I'm actually very lucky
Here
to
we
be
go.
sitting next to a guy who made the list
Here we go.
right here. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Kevin Pereira.
Yeah.
Yeah, you came in 6, and I'm sure I can understand why you did come in at number 1 with that picture.
Those are my jazz hands. Thank you. I worked very hard on them.
Now, Kevin, I got to ask you, how does it feel to be
I
objectified?
was hoping we weren't going to talk about this. Stop. Listen, this list is BS. I don't support it.
What?
Any list where I'm only marginally more attractive than Adam Sessler
Who came in at
and I'm
number
not
9?
as hot as Tommy Tallarico was compiled by communists.
Well, you know, actually, right now, we are lucky enough to have Faith naked via webcam to help clear up this entire situation. Hey, Faith, are you there?
I'm here.
Hey, Faith.
Faith made the list or was
Yeah,
involved
no,
with the list? What's
she,
going on
She
here?
created the list. It's her blog. Now, Faith, I got to ask you something.
I don't want to hear it.
Why didn't Kevin rank higher?
Good question, Olivia.
Yeah, why? Have you not seen him? Are you blind in your left eye? Do you not see him?
You know, Olivia, it wasn't my choice. It was up to my readers to nominate and to vote all the guys into the positions that they got. I mean, I didn't even nominate Kevin to begin with, so...
Wow. That
Hold on a
is
second. I think
rough.
I found the other half of your fishing knife.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what makes you qualified to put together a list?
Good question.
Yeah.
Well, I just decided that, you know, there was way too many who's better looking, Morgan or Olivia Munn from Attack of the Show lists out there and polls that I decided that maybe it was about time that the girls got to start ranking all the guys in the
I
industry.
like that. Girls need to rank guys more
Yeah.
often.
But,
I
you know,
totally agree
find
with
some
you,
girls
Faith.
with some brains, an IQ higher of a houseplant, because I'm telling you, hottest guy in gaming right here.
Yeah, I know. Do you not see
End
the
of story.
stunning eye? The
End of story.
Beautiful
We're
blue
done.
eyes?
No, we're done here. We're moving on.
Oh, okay, great. Sorry about that, Faith. Should have put him higher. He gets pissed off. On the bright side, Kevin, though, you did beat Adam Sessler, who
did.
came in number 9.
Yeah, that's how I refer to him now. I'm like, what's up, 9? What's going on,
You
number
do?
9?
Because
How you doing?
I was wondering, does it change your relationship? Well, actually, that looks like a 90210 picture. I love that
was a-
picture
it was
of
a nice
Adam
little
Sessler.
pose. No.
But is it a little tension? He's jealous now?
Adam's always been jealous of me, so nothing's really changed.
Because, you know, earlier in the makeup room, I saw this kind of weird tension thing.
Yeah, well, I'd call it because I was like, you're a 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Which is a bad
sounds-
thing on this list,
Yeah, because
actually.
it sounds good. Maury, he's like a 1 out of 10.
Enough
to
of this
you.
stupid list. I don't know
All
why
right.
we're talking about it. Next up, Perez Hilton is one of the best and really the campiest sources for all of your breaking Hollywood gossip. And today, he delivers perhaps one of the most shocking
Yes.
stories ever. Brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I even have trouble talking about it. Lance Bass is gay. He's
He is,
gay.
that's
The
right.
former member of NSYNC has finally come out of the closet and claims that he's in a very happy relationship with the winner of season 4 of The Amazing Race.
Yeah.
My world is officially rocked,
I
Olivia.
know. It was very,
This guy was machismo. He looked so manly during the years of choreographed dancing and singing. How could this have happened?
Yeah, I actually was thinking about it. Like, I felt really bad for him because imagine all those years he's actually had to like pretend to have sex with women or
Ah.
actually have sex with them, but he's really gay, and it must have been
I
miserable.
know how you feel, Lance. I know. But let me tell you, here's the
Wait
real
a
thing.
second, did you want to announce something?
No. I'm good. The real question here is, how could he be gay when all along we knew he was bye, bye, bye? Oh, man! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Bitches. Come on, it was an NSYNC song. It was bisexual.
I'm going to head back to Vegas right
right.
now. I'm just kind of
I just-
done. Yeah. If you want to talk about something later, we can. No big deal.
Great.
And finally, here's a video of something we all want to do at one time or another. Put a Furby into a microwave and fry his ass.
Sweet. God.
Did you hear?
He
said
poached my
cock-a-doodle-doo?
action. That's
He
weak
did.
sauce.
You know what's really sad is that, like, you know, Ryan Seacrest has that Seacrest out, and it's
Right,
really
right.
cheesy. And it's a bad line, and it'll stick with him forever. And unfortunately, now you've got cock-a-doodle-doo.
It's done. When Furbies are saying it, it's already jumped the shark. Let's
Yeah.
see that again, though. It's sad because you hear him say it.
It's more torture.
And then he goes up in flame. And oddly enough, the microwave actually smells like Lindsay Lohan's dressing room.
Oh.
After, well, you know, you get the curlies on fire, and it's gonna,
Nice.
it's
The
gonna smell good.
curlies?
But it sounds, you can hear him like crying, almost like when they unplugged Hal in 2001. He's just, oh no, and then
Yeah, it's really kind of a sad thing right now.
up in flames.
All right, well, and that's enough, Internet. A Furby's been harmed, and we don't want to get shot by PETA. Kevin's already wearing this
No.
nice Furby jacket,
Yeah,
which
this is
probably have
100%.
paint thrown on it later.
Go to attackoftheshow.com for the links to everything you just saw. We've done enough damage, folks. It's time to redeem our journalistic integrity. We all know there's only one way to do that. It's not petting me. It's Layla Cayley with the feed headlines.
Thanks, Kevin. I hope you had a light lunch because here's what's coming your way in the feed. Nintendo's dropping cryptic hints about when we'll get our hands on the Wii. I'll break it down for you if you stick around. Plus some big news from the Lost panel at Comic-Con. And finally, I'll give you a puff of the world's longest joint. You definitely won't want to miss this one. But first, back to the couch.
Thank
Wait, you know
Layla.
what? Kevin's got some great moves. Do it.
No,
Do
it's- The bye 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 dance. And then
Do the ring.
I'm just saying, I know the.
That is talent.
I might know the routine.
Pure talent.
All right, let's check in with Zach Sellens. What's going on?
Zach,
Hey guys, don't forget this one.
That was it.
All the way
You gotta
around.
angrily whip
I've
it around.
got hot, talented men
There's a
all around me.
stomp
New
at the end.
list. I'm going
New
to make a new
list.
list.
New list.
So,
exactly.
Zach, you know, I wasn't here yesterday,
Right.
but I heard you weren't wearing pants.
Well, you know that. I slept over.
He means on the show.
Awkward.
On the show.
Oh, on the
Zach.
shine.
We don't talk about that.
Woo! Yes, my character, Captain Awesome, revealed himself. And yeah, he wears those pants. Why? Because he's awesome, and that's it. And you know what? Later on, we're going to have more cosplay action with the reigning MySpace Girl of the Week. We're going to check in with her via webcam when we pick a new Miami-themed hottie. Bienvenidos a Miami, señoritas. ¿Qué onda?
Sí,
Wow,
senor.
that's hot, Zach.
Sí, señorita.
I did not know he was bilingual.
He's not.
Bye, 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 baby.
Exactly. There you go. All right, thank you, Zach. Now we're fresh off our Comic-Con coverage, and we really want you to remember. We want you to remember the people along
Yeah.
the way, especially the ones that we met who really most embodied what Comic-Con is all about.
Really
There's
touched
an essence.
Yeah,
don't-
they really just touched my heart
Right?
and left a little something.
and then some.
And then some, that is true. Like prom. You guys remember? You remember prom?
I remember the prom.
We want to honor our favorites. Now it is time to officially crown a Comic-Con king and queen.
Wonderful. All right, our first potential king Olivia, please, I'd love to introduce
Yes.
you to Ming the Merciless.
Wow.
This Flash Gordon villain, he's sporting an unparalleled Fu Manchu and outdated Asian stereotyping. So really, 2 birds, 1 stone right there.
That's pretty accurate, actually, to all of the Asians I see. And our first potential queen, meet Poison Ivy.
Oh, wow.
I think.
I need some calamine.
Yeah, this shapely vixen is sure to kill any man with her toxic kiss or neck-crushing cottage cheese thighs. I'm not quite sure which.
Leaves of 3, let it be. Leaves of 4, probably a whore.
Probably a whore.
What? I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You know, actually, we're voting for king and queen, but it makes me really sad because I actually wasn't even invited to my own prom.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you were like fresh from Japan and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
for
but
the
I've been
prom,
there for
right?
a couple years, and everyone had their cliques, and everyone had.
Are you still wearing the kabuki makeup and the kimonos? Because that could scare off the boys.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I thought that would actually attract them, but
Capris, they like the clam diggers.
because you know when I auditioned for the show, I came in full kabuki, and I thought that's what got
Well,
me
that's
the
because
job.
I have a
use
Japanese fetish.
It. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Still haven't washed those chopsticks. You were amazing.
All right, now, guys, don't run out to your car to get drunk. We've got 2 more pairs of contestants to see, and we'll declare a winner at the end of the show. And if you want to vote on your favorites, visit attackoftheshow.com and visit our forums for the poll.
Now it's time to crown a king of the video game consoles. This fall, 2 new systems are going to attempt to dominate the video game console war. We know about it, of course, the Wii and the PlayStation 3.
Yes, from Atari to Nintendo to Dreamcast to PlayStation to Xbox 360, every one of these consoles has had their
Little charm.
little charm. That's right. So is it possible to pick an all-time great?
What do you think? Not you, the folks at home. What company makes the best video game consoles? We know you love your games, so go and vote on our website, attackoftheshow.com, or you can text your little vote to G4TXT. That's
44898 to
Yeah.
vote and register for AOTS Live
Didn't
News
miss
List.
a
I took all,
beat.
took
Didn't
all
miss
your
a
lines.
beat
I
when
loved
she was
it.
in Vegas. Coming up later, folks, we're showing you the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trailer. Let me tell you, these turtles, they're back with a new film
Wow.
set to be released next year. We are showing you a little sneaky peek.
They're a lot hoppier than I remember.
A little jumpy.
Now, we here at Attack of the Show are Hollywood insiders.
Big deals.
If you will. Pretty much
A-listers.
big deals. Us Weekly, all those magazines come to us first to clarify things. So we are on the cutting edge of the fast track to the hottest deals, the sleaziest agents, and the fakest breasts.
Yes.
There's a lot of them out here, people. Trust
Couple
me.
of them. Just letting
Not
you know.
here. Not
No,
all real.
no. Chicken
All
cutlets.
real.
It's all man. So when Hotshot director M. Night Shyamalan led us behind the scenes of his latest movie, I mean, we were on the set for Lady
Yes.
in the Water. We just couldn't say no. I mean, he actually wouldn't let us.
No.
Okay, so this is the part where I want you to pan down to her hand to reveal that she's really the... Huh? I bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? Twist! Oh, hello. Welcome to M. Night Shyamalan's Video Diaries. I'm M. Night Shyamalan. I'm going to let you in on my creative process. It's mine and mine alone. I created it. Welcome to my world.
M. Night Shyamalan's M. Night Shyamalan Video Diaries by M. Night Shyamalan.
In this scene, you've just seen the monster, and you're screaming for help.
Okay,
Okay?
got it. Oh, God! What is it? Oh, somebody help, please!
Cut,
Please
cut,
help!
cut.
Please.
Do you think you could whisper the line?
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be screaming for help, so whispering
Great,
doesn't really...
great. So, whisper.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Action! Oh, God! Somebody help! What is it? Please! Please help! Help! Help!
Cut.
Knight is a unique director. His process, he's very committed to his process.
Twist.
He's not like any director I've ever worked with before. You know, I understand some of his movies have been very popular. I mean, I guess he must have gone to school for this or something. Yeah. They don't just let anybody pick up a camera. I don't think.
All right, you can see more. You can see more M. Night Magic tomorrow. Is this what you want?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and coming up, we're debating the best video game console ever.
Okay, you can stop. That's great.
Okay, so stay tuned. Big old smiles.
She got a snow pea caught in her trachea. That's not.
Oh, man. Lindsay, you okay out there?
Oh, Lindsay. Just
get her a Gatorade.
Attack of the show. Attack. Attack of the show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show. We are live and talking video game consoles. Before the break, we asked you what company makes the best video game consoles. Well, according to you guys, 43% of you thought it was Nintendo. Now, for someone I can always trust to add more fuel to any fire, my future baby daddy, Kevin Pereira.
Oh, feel those kicks. Ever since video games emerged from the depths of CD arcades and took up residence in our living rooms, the battle for console supremacy has raged, and this fall, 2 new systems are being released, both claiming to be the greatest ever. But what console, past or present, can really have that title? Today, we're going to find out, kids, in The Loop. Joining us from a snowy hilltop in Tibet, my good friend and gaming expert, Sean Baby.
What's up, Pereira?
What's going on, buddy?
It's so cold in Tibet. But
Breathe
I'm
on your
beating the
hands. Breathe on your hands. In L.A., editorial coordinator from tipsandtricks.com, Abby Heppy is here, and in the G4 Studios X-Play host, and 2 less attractive than me, 3 actually, I think. Adam Sessler is here.
Hello, number 6.
Ah, good to see you, number 9. All right, let's get this debate started. Thank you for joining us, folks, in The Loop. Sean, if you can brave the icy chill for 1 second. You've owned pretty much every console there is to own. Of course, you must have a favorite from along the way. What is it and why?
I'm going to say Game Boy Advance. It has great exclusive games like Advance Wars and Mega Man Battle Network 3, and all the greatest hits from Nintendo and Super Nintendo, like Super Mario Bros. 3, River City Ransom, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Now, why would you go with the Game Boy Advance and not like a DS or a DS Lite, which can play those games?
Yeah, I guess you're right, but the GBA, you can like fit it in one little pocket. It's a great system.
That is true, and you like them tiny because it makes you look bigger, right?
Exactly, I look huge.
Now, Abby,
what's up, Sherpa Mike?
Abby, are you gonna cop out and go with SNES like everybody else is?
No,
that's a big Nintendo fan.
No, you know what you're thinking. You know, I was thinking maybe the SNES, but I'm going with the Dreamcast.
That's
all the way.
Girl, yeah.
And you know, I even thought about the DS Lite because unlike Sean, I like things that are backlit and I can actually see when I'm playing them.
Sean?
I think she's right.
Yeah,
I'm right.
Hard to see the screen in the Himalayas, apparently. So we got a Dreamcast there. I agree, it's one of my favorites. But Adam, you've played everything there is to play. I mean, what is it for you?
Actually, I was thinking about this. It was one of those rare moments when I do that, and I went with the N64. I know it had a lot of terrible games, and a lot of people didn't buy it, but if you think about it, it had Mario 64, it had Ocarina of Time, and it had GoldenEye, which I think are 3 of the most influential games to be released on the console.
I just thought you were going to sit up there for like 5 minutes and go, GoldenEye, GoldenEye, GoldenEye.
No, actually, I personally don't like GoldenEye, but I would have to say so many other games have aped what GoldenEye did with its reasons to play it over and over again. The mere fact that it was actually a successful first-person shooter on a console, which before then seemed like an impossibility.
So you like the system and not even the best game for it.
But nonetheless, if we're saying the best console of all time, look at how many times those 3 games have attempted to be imitated on many other consoles, usually mostly unsuccessfully, especially on the PlayStation.
Now, but Sean said there, you like the console, but for 2 games.
For 2 games, dude.
There are actually other consoles I personally like better, but as to be the best console in terms of its impact on the gaming industry, I would go with the N64.
Well, if we're doing it that way, I think Nintendo is the one to go with, the 8-bit. I mean, that saved the video game industry, period.
Yeah, they really had one big game that were then sort of imitated over and over. No, 2 big games, excuse me. There was Zelda and there was Mario.
And Metroid?
Yeah, it was Metroid.
They didn't make a Metroid for the N64.
No, they didn't. I'm glad they didn't, because it would have looked really ugly.
Now, how do you define the ultimate console there here? I mean, Sean, you went handheld, so it's probably not about power for you necessarily?
Oh, I like the timelessness of the good games, like Super Mario Bros. 3. It'll never be a better game. You can't make that game better with better graphics. All you can do is add more to it. And the fact you can take it anywhere, that also helps.
So, Abby, is it not about graphics for you as well, or is it about a nostalgia factor? Because the Dreamcast really didn't have that nostalgia. There was no Alex Kidd in Wonderland.
No, and, you know, but the Dreamcast, aside from having great games, it had a Windows browser. I mean, I can go on the internet from my Dreamcast. I can pick that up for like $30 now.
Still can't do that on 360.
An hour and a half.
You got the VMU. You know, unfortunately, you didn't have the blast processing from the Sega Genesis, and thanks to the 5 people that probably got that. But and I think it has all the features. I think all the features that I think current consoles want. It all came together in the Dreamcast.
That's true.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I understand there's a lot of emotion wrapped up with the Dreamcast. It kind of drank its hemlock a little bit young, and now we call it a martyr. But really, it was kind of withering on the vine there towards the later part of its second year. And really, it had all these neat things. The VMU, what did I use it for? I used it to distract myself during load time.
It was an excuse to buy watch batteries from Walgreens, I think.
Now I just rattled them in my hand and played dice.
But what about being able to take a console online with a modem and play some Choo Choo Rocket or chat with people online?
Absolutely.
Wasn't that cool? A cool first for a console, Adam?
Phantasy Star Online.
Yes, and Choo Choo Rocket was seminal in that it was called Choo Choo Rocket.
All right.
That's a great name.
Sean, looking forward, do you think that the Wii or the PlayStation 3 will usurp any of these consoles that we've said and become the best of the best?
I don't think you're ever going to top Final Fight Mario 3. I think great new graphics. I think movies and games are going to come together to form a whole new thing that will never be as good as games used to be.
All right, he's happy with 2D. Everybody, thank you for joining us in the loop this fall. The debate gets even more complicated with the release of the PlayStation 3 and the Wii, but for right now, again, huge thanks to Sean, Abby, and Adam for keeping us in the loop. It was a pleasure. Now, Olivia, honestly, there's really no use in hiding. I mean, they know you're here.
Well, I'm just standing here. I think it's kind of obvious I'm not really hiding. Okay, coming up, I'm showing you Stuff Magazine and My Stuff Too when we examine the features of my rack. And we have more Comic-Con hopefuls for the official King and Queen. We'll be back and better than ever. That's my rack. Are you a fan? Oh, thanks.
What they don't know is the camera doesn't do that. Our set actually
we
tilts
just move.
and shifts.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for what you care about.
Yes, we are live, and we knew you'd come back, so we bought extra booze.
That's right.
That's
O'Doul's
right.
for you.
Yeah, nice. I actually always keep a little flask, you know.
Little nip.
It's easier
during the
to make
commercials.
friends that way.
Much easier.
People like me better when I'm drunk.
Comic-Con is over, and all we have are the memories. So today we are crowning a new king and queen. All right, so here is our second potential king. Olivia, pay close attention. He's the wristwatch ninja. Look out!
Wow.
This urban this urban single will destroy you with his unbeatable ninja sword skills and his killer fashion sense. Look at that.
That's pretty hot.
Yeah, and his mom's waiting in the minivan. If you want to go anywhere within 5 or 10 miles, just hop right in the back of the Windstar.
Okay, and our second potential queen. You may think you're looking at a fat Johnny Depp, but look again. Perhaps we should call this salty temptress of the high seas Captain Jane.
That's a woman?
Yes, it's a woman.
Fantastic.
No, that's Zach.
No,
that's
I get
Zach
that.
Selwyn.
I get it. I just never realized how androgynous Johnny Depp is.
Yes, very hot and sexy. And put on some weight since he stopped shooting.
A little bit.
Yep. Now, remember to stay tuned. We'll be arbitrarily appointing the official monarchs later on in the show, just like the people used to do with the Pope. They had the Pope would you know,
we got it.
Yeah.
We're there. We're there.
If you want to vote on your favorites, visit attackoftheshow.com and visit our forums for the poll.
Look, I just want to get down to business. If you got some time to kill and you're searching for something nice to look at, then flip on your high beams and point your eyes directly at Olivia's rack.
Yes, here they are. Oh, wait, my favorite finds from the newsstand. Forgot we're talking.
Right.
You know what I mean. Okay. First up is the August issue of Wired. Inside, Stephen Colbert explains how to be an expert on anything with tips like use Wikipedia. Did you know that?
I've used the Wikipedia, but what does he want us to do with it?
Well, Colbert offers bonus points for editing your own entry and making yourself seem even smarter, which is, I think I'm going to do that right after the show. There's also a 44-page pullout full of great tips for living in the digital age. And Kevin Smith teaches you how to improve your home movies, and DJ Qbert helps you create the perfect playlist. Now, Kevin, I heard you actually had a little
I
battle
mixed
with
it
him.
up with Kubert. We got a scratch
Yeah.
battle on the show, and I totally dominated him.
You
but,
dominate everybody that comes on the show when it comes
well,
to
I'm
music.
the alpha male. Number 6 in hotness, but number 1 in everything else. But the perfect playlist, so you know. Start off with a little Thievery Corporation, get her in the mood, then kick in the Du Hast by Rammstein, because there's nothing better than rocking them to like
you pulled that on me
hardcore
the other night. I did
German
not
distorted
know,
guitar.
I didn't know that that's where we were going with
Isn't that
that.
great?
Now I know your
Yeah.
little trick. All right, on the cover of the latest creative screenwriting is a man whose head is so big we were surprised it actually fit on the page.
Oh.
Yes, inside is a Q&A with M. Night himself, where he explains his writing process and expresses his frustration that audiences watch his movies like it's a chess game instead of just, enjoying them.
Well, maybe you should stop making chess-like movies and make enjoyable ones. Just a hint.
Wow.
Just a tip,
You and
Em.
M. Night, throw down, I predict.
Whispering's not creepy, it's just lame.
All right, Flaunt the magazine for design-centric hipsters, and yes, Virginia, there are such people. It has a feature this month on the super geeky open source movement.
Woo!
Yes, for the non-geeks, open source just means that the recipe is free and you can change it if you want to.
Right.
Yeah, that goes for everything from software to soda pop to beer. Whoa, wait, open source
I like my
beer.
women open source. Free and easy to change.
Open source or open source?
No, source. It leads to that down the road.
Oh, I'm sure. With you, I'm
unfortunately.
sure it does. Next up is Stuff, but this isn't any old Stuff magazine, Kevin. This
No?
is the British edition. They always do
Oh.
everything better in England. The one that actually has more than boobies and fart jokes. Well, all right, actually, there are still boobies
Yeah,
in it.
and
but
armpit hair wrapping under them.
yeah, but they call them knockers there.
Oh, that's
so it's
classy.
classy,
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a great next-gen gaming feature that pulls no punches. According to Stuff, the Wii looks like someone took a chainsaw to the Mac Mini. The 360 gets major props for its Xbox Live service and for being out of the gate first. And the PS3 looks like an, what's that word?
Aluminium.
Oh, nice, bread basket. Ouch. Do you like my British accent?
That was good.
Awesome.
That was good. So try the aluminium, though. It's fun.
Aluminium.
It's great.
Aluminium.
What's
And
this last
finally,
one, though? This one looks
is-
creepy.
It is kind of creepy. It's a proof that, like fetishes, there's really something for everyone. Check this out. FDQ, Fashion Doll Quarterly. Yeah, exactly. There are practical articles like how to travel with your fashion dolls and patterns for cheating that perfect summer doll ensemble.
I love
Yes,
that they're
or
as dead in
creating,
the
not
eyes as
cheating.
like my last girlfriend's. It's just like, it's fantastic. This brings
They're
me
a little
back.
creepy. But yeah, look how creepy the pictures are. They're glorious and terrifying at the same time. And
kinda hot.
They also show that it's come a long way. There's like those nymph dolls, those little fetish nymph. Didn't you see them with the big ears?
I got to get me a pair of them.
Yeah, you do. All right. This is so detailed that we had to blur some naughty doll bits out. They're kind of like gothic dolls or something.
So they actually have detail on the naughty bits?
Yeah, if you can see.
Fantastic.
I think there's actually openings for you.
Nice.
If you want to go
Good.
that route. Of course, there's your obligatory lesbian woodland
Oh,
nymphs.
there they are, yeah.
Yes, no good is a magazine without them.
No,
really.
no.
Yeah, and after a good deal of scrutiny, I believe this last doll is a gay black man carrying a Mexican midget raver in his backpack.
Okay.
Yeah,
No-
not that there's anything wrong with
No,
that.
no,
at
I
all.
get it. I get
No.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
Let's close up the rack. I think.
Okay, that's my rack. It's 100% natural, and that's always better. Check out attackoftheshow.com for a recap on this week's list of magazines. You can find all these issues at your local newsstand. Put down the dolls. Put down the dolls. Yeah, they'll be at your newsstands with a lot of gay porn and pretty much creepy old men like Mr. Ferreira. All right, everyone, we're just getting started, so don't go anywhere.
And we'll know if you do because we've already implanted GPS units in your neck, so don't even try.
Seriously?
Attack of the show.
Try roll. Welcome back to Attack of the Show, everybody. We're live. And coming up later, we're bringing you the brand new teaser trailer for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie.
I love how flippy they look. They didn't look like that.
No,
back in the day.
it's pretty awesome. And
Yeah.
I realize now our show is far too generous.
Far too generous for you guys. And tomorrow is live Music Thursday presented by Dentine Ice. And this week we'll have rockers Damone joining us in the studio live.
Nice.
Awesome.
But you know what?
What?
Stuff happens all the time, Olivia.
It does.
All the time, even while this show's going on.
That's right. Lance Bass is gay and Lindsay's passing out.
Right. So it's
every
a
day.
good thing, really good thing that we have a British girl, and an even better thing that she's got the feed. Am I right?
That's true.
Before we gotta go, Layla, your favorite video game system of all time. Let's
Actually,
hear it.
I have a beef with you to pick.
Oh, here we go.
You
What did I do now?
say English people have hairy armpits, man. What's up with that?
No, you said that there's a picture. Had
Yeah, no, she was using them as a
Listen,
bra.
right,
She
there's-
braided them and
There's
did it for support.
nothing wrong.
Well, it's kind of
with-
like how yours hangs down.
Yeah,
It's
there's nothing wrong with armpit hair. There's nothing wrong. I braid mine. I put beads in it. The whole nine. There's nothing
bedazzle.
wrong with that. I have them bedazzled. You know, it's just the European way to do it. But enough of my armpits. I'm Layla Cayley, and it's time to start the feed. Nintendo issued a press release yesterday that had a cryptic message about when the Wii might be hitting stores. Mostly, the press release had the usual info about upcoming games, but there was also a message that said, perhaps the secret to the launch information of the Wii is somehow encoded in the text of this news item. Ooh, cool, eh? Well, fanboys everywhere have tried to crack the code, and so far, all signs are pointing to a Wii release as early as October 2nd. I just hope they are right. And speaking of crazy codes, there was some big news coming out from the Lost panel at this weekend's Comic-Con. First, a new cast member was announced, Brazilian heartthrobs Rodrigo Santoro. So far, we don't know if he'll be a series regular or just around for a few episodes, but he's in the show and he's hot, so that's what matters. Producers also claim that the secret of Hurley's lottery numbers will be revealed to anyone who completes the 3rd level of the Lost Experience game online. Get to it, you guys. I'm dying to know. If you like the show Scrubs, you're going to love the new Fletch movie. Zach Braff has long been rumored to be taking over the detective role that Chevy Chase made famous. But now, Scrubs creator Bill Lawrence is going to be writing and directing the film instead of Kevin Smith. What's going on here? Is Fletch going to be set in a hospital this time? Hell has officially frozen over. That's right. Metallica's music is now for sale online at the Apple iTunes Music Store. Remember, this is the same aging band that was so opposed to downloading music, they almost shut down Napster. Well, I guess they had a change of heart because now you can download all 12 of their albums, just so long as you do it legally, that is. And finally, another reason to hate France. Pot smokers in that country were trying to roll the world's longest joint. They got it to about 32 inches long, but unfortunately, the cops came in and busted up all the fun before they could even break the world record. Too bad, you guys. I hope you try again when you get out of prison. Those naughty French boys. Well, that's all for now. Check out g4tv.com/thefeed for all the stuff I didn't even have time to get to. Now get your swerve on, because you've just been fed. Back to you, Olivia.
Thanks, Layla. We have a lot more ahead. Stay with us and stay strong.
The Feed was brought to you by Cooper Tires. Don't give up a thing.
What's going on here?
Welcome back to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for what you care about.
Yes, we are live and crowning a Comic-Con king and queen. I was hoping you were going to get me a corsage.
What? No, it's not
I never got
a
a
king or
corsage.
queen. I'll get you a court jester. How about that? Can we get a PA and some tights?
That would be awesome. By the end of
hat?
the show, someone can run by for me.
Let's act like royalty. All right, let's look at our last contestant for King, shall
Yes.
we? He's a non-transforming representation of the transforming variable fighters from Robotech, and his suit is made entirely of cardboard and dog bowls.
That looks like it took a lot of
He is
work.
he is
I'm
a winner,
impressed with
folks.
him. He looks like he cannot move. What happens if you have to pee?
You let it go. It's like the ocean.
Oh, that's just,
That's how it is at Comic-Con.
Then it's cardboard. Then it starts to like do that bendy, nasty.
Then it smells like you've been sleeping on 3rd Street Promenade. It's not a big
Awesome.
deal.
Not a big deal. All right. We've received hundreds of angry emails about how we are only including the ugly and old in our picks for Queen.
That's right.
Because they deserve love too, not only the pretty people. Well, we've heard your cries, so let's check out our last potential Queen.
Ooh, who is
yes,
it?
she's a elite assassin from the game StarCraft Ghost.
Ah.
But that doesn't stop us from sheepishly admiring her perfect smile from a distance, of course, lest she actually talks to you. Then you'd be screwed,
Look
pretty
at
much.
her.
Yeah, she's
Wow.
pretty awesome. She's got a nice body on that one, huh?
I like
Did you
that.
see her? Did you hang out with her?
No, I missed all the goods.
We'll ask her to come out here just for you. All right, you've seen them. Now, you've seen all of our contestants. We'll find out who wins at the end of the show. And if you want to vote on our favorites, just visit attackoftheshow.com and visit our forums. There you'll find a poll.
We always do the poll.
We love polls.
Love them.
We're like the poll TV.
The poll capital of the world.
We are.
Now, Miami Vice hits theaters this Friday, so we have our South Beach on our minds. You know, from Coke to Cubans to the climate, Miami is like no other. You love the Miami? So, so are the women. They're scorching. We've searched for some Miami tuna. Oh, yeah. It's
Miami tuna.
It's the MySpace Girl of the Week. Joining us today is the MySpace Girl Cosplayer of the Week. Last week, Morgan, otherwise known as Momo. 10 and 2, like the racing wheel.
10 at 2, a 2 at 10?
Something like that. Momo, what's the costume here? It's fantastic.
Thank you. I figured I'd wear the one that was most recognizable on the front page.
Wow, yeah. What else do you like to dress up? And you got like a little Swedish maid outfit or anything like that?
I don't have one of those.
Santa's little helper?
Yeah? You want to be a
No.
furry or a plushie with me sometime?
No, it's usually anime characters.
All right,
I've done a
nice.
few
Fun.
comic book characters as well.
Cool. Well, you're going to help us judge some of the MySpace Girls of the Week, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's get into it.
All right, today, in the spirit of Miami Vice opening this Friday, we thought we'd bring you like a special treat, the Girls of Miami.
Bienvenidos a Miami.
Take it away, Zach.
All right, first up, we got my girl, Tegan. She's from Miami Beach, Florida. She's
likes the
21.
boom.
Look at Tegan, dude. Her quote is, no panty lines. Why? No panties.
Oh, no problem.
Tegan, I'm leaking over here.
Hello.
You're a Gemini. You only read picture books. I'm totally fine with that. You love watching animals fight each other on Animal Planet. Me too. Come on, Tegan. Give me a call.
Easy.
What do you? I'm
Easy.
sorry.
It's picture books,
It's
not
too
pop-up
early.
books,
It's-
Zach.
Oh.
Take it easy.
Morgan, what do you think?
Well, I really like her classy look. She looks a lot like Marilyn Monroe, which is pretty cool. And I'm glad that she watches cartoons. It's great that she has a sense of humor.
Yes.
But for picture books, I think she can pick up a novel every now and then.
That's right.
They're
Get
good
some
for you.
words.
Yeah, read something intelligent,
Get
like
some
the Da
text.
Vinci Code.
Oh, that was a stealer. Next, we have Francesca, location, of course, Miami, Florida. She's 26, quote, CESCA.
Seska.
She's an Aries, Zach. You know what that means.
Yes, I
she's,
do.
She's Italian, Greek, Spanish, Miami Beach Euro clubbing machine hottie, according to her profile.
That's nice. That's nice. She has a lot of dads.
Yeah, you know, I like tan reclined ankles for ear warmers on my bed.
Much easier.
Kind of
Much
thing.
easier.
But that's fine. She teaches reading at her mom's elementary school, which is really kind of sweet.
Right, yeah, that makes
Maybe
sense.
she could help out, what's her face, with the pop-up books.
Tegan, right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Morgs?
Well, I really like her ethnicity diversion, and she really has a good variety of music. I'm a big fan of most of hers.
All right, well,
she,
hey.
she likes the reggae tone, by the
She
way,
sure does.
which is really good.
You know, it
Yeah.
rhymes with Fresca, too, which is my favorite sparkly beverage. Finally, we have Fabian. She has 2 N's in Fabian. She's from Miami Beach, Florida, where they shot Police Academy 5. She's 20, and her quote is, why be difficult when with a little extra effort you can be absolutely impossible? I don't like her.
Yeah, that's copy and pasting
You
straight
know,
from Olivia's profile.
It really is. Olivia, you know, close it off. She's an Aquarius, and she curses a lot, which I just have to say, beep, beep, and I'd love to beep and beep. And she says she doesn't pump her own gas because she can't do that in New Jersey where it's illegal to pump your own gas.
Yeah, but now she's in Miami. She didn't have to bring that bad habit
Yeah,
with her.
You can take the girl out Jersey, but you can't take Jersey out the girl.
That's right. Morgan, verdict. Let's hear it.
All right. Well, I really think she does need to pump her own gas. She needs to suck it up.
I agree.
As for
Wait,
judging
she should
people,
be sucking it or
So
pumping it?
siphoning gas? She's a
no, like she needs to suck up her pride and pump her own gas.
Okay, there we
Right,
go.
that makes
The clarification helps, because if
Perfect.
not, I'm flying to Miami.
Exactly.
And as for judging people by what exits they take off the parkway, that seems a little ridiculous. And
Yeah, you should always judge a man by his bank account or the car he drives,
Right.
never the exit
Never the
he
exit.
takes.
South Orange, New
Please,
Jersey.
you know.
He could be
You
taking
know.
a pit stop at his baby
Exactly.
mama's house. It happens.
Naughty
Go
by
vote
nature.
for your favorite at attackoftheshow.com. And listen, these chicks don't come with hurricane insurance, so be careful. Zach, pleasure as always.
As always, my man.
Don't
Love
go
it.
anywhere, folks. The winds are picking up. Seriously.
Attack of the show. Attack.
What's going on here?
Attack of the show. Attack.
Welcome back to Attack of the Show. We're live, and here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Yes, let's reveal the winners of the King and Queen, not you, of Comic-Con.
Who will it be? From Ming the Merciless. Merciful? Something. To the hot space lady. You fell in love with them, and now here they are, the king and queen of Comic-Con.
You're all that I believe. Your love is all I need. We never got to dance.
Those are terrible choices.
Those
Who
are
picked that?
awesome choices.
No,
I love them.
Cardboard dog bowl dude was so
No.
much cooler. An Ivy woman.
Like, half-assed samurai sword guy was the best,
That
and
was-
chubby pirate.
He was kind of like a
Loved it.
Star Wars kid 2.0.
And that music,
Yeah, we never got the
little
chance.
tear.
Oh, no, let's don't.
I actually never got a chance. Let's just keep bringing that up. That's like the running theme, is how sad my life is.
It really depresses everybody. You
Maybe
probably
at the end of the
shouldn't talk
show, you'll dance with me.
about it. Oh, yeah. I'll give you one last dance.
Nice.
Stick around, folks, you filthy little animals. We have the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer still ahead, and we'll be answering your video voicemail.
Yes, and since we're not above bribery, the first 25 people to submit one will receive a free Fruit of the Loom Attack of the Show t-shirt. So get cracking. Send.
If you haven't been watching Attack of the Show, this is what you're missing. For more info, go to attackoftheshow.com. Attack of the Show is brought to you in part by the new Fruit of the Loom Blues collection.
And stop.
Welcome back to a live Attack of the Show, TV's only source for what you care about. We are live. We're talking to you in the Army Monitor Heads. Let's get to it. We have Aaron from Texas. Aaron.
Hey, this is Aaron from Dallas, Texas. Remember the days of game cartridges and no loading screens? Do you think that game consoles are becoming too much like PCs?
We're coming back to that. Games are coming on
Yeah.
hard drives. I just miss being able to blow on everything.
Oh, yeah, and then you shove it in and then
How great was
push
this
it
solution?
down.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
I used to take like water on a t-shirt and go,
Really?
and then, yeah, it wouldn't
That's
work.
You put water on your game card?
I didn't have it
And then
for
it
very
didn't
long.
work.
It's like, Jesus. Damn. All right. Finally, we have Matt from North Carolina.
Hey Kevin and Olivia, this is Matt. I was just wondering, after just coming back from Comic-Con and going to E3 a few months ago, which has been your favorite convention so far?
Comic-Con.
Yeah?
Comic-Con.
Zach, what'd you, oh wait, no, he doesn't really care.
He doesn't care what.
Actually, no.
Yeah, you know.
Zach's the answer too sometimes.
San Diego was closer to Tijuana, so I had more fun down there.
Yeah.
Did you actually go to TJ or no?
No comment.
But you know, the reason I loved E3, it was my first E3, my first Comic-Con, but E3 was so much, it was so business. Everyone was so serious. It was all
Yeah.
about business. And Comic-Con, everyone was.
Comic-Con, at least we were in a hotel. I like hotels. You got the $14.99 movie that you can order.
Yes.
I don't think we don't pay for that stuff.
No,
I
G4
have it
does.
in my
That's why we're not
per
getting
diem.
checks
Coming up tomorrow, Olivia's diving in your pants and reaching around for some sex advice. And Blair Butler looks at Image and Top Cow comics in fresh ink.
And finally, you loved them as a kid. You loved their first set of movies, and now they're back next year with a new one. Here is the hot off the presses Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer.
I'm okay.
Awesome.
You think Corey Feldman's going to be doing the voice of Donatello or whatever he used to do?
I hope so.
Oh, that would be
I hope
so great. It looked like Batman Begins, that kind of gritty thing.
Very dark. I asked my mom for a Donatello when I was younger, by the way, true story. She got Splinter.
Ah.
How do you screw it up that bad?
All right, now for all the things you saw today and more,
Lindsay.
go to attackoftheshow.com. Hey, leave Lindsay alone.
Give me that
She's
That's
dehydrated.
Inappropriate.
Oh my God.
She doesn't
Lindsay!
smell. She doesn't smell
Lindsay!
dead.